what happens when one side in a conflict fires a tactical nuclear weapon? Tactical nuclear weapons are weapons designed to create what is considered a low yield. Now, to give you an idea of the sort of perspective that we're talking about, low yield here means like the kind of atomic weapon, nuclear weapon that was used against Hiroshima or Nagasaki. These are weapons that can cause enormous amounts of death and destruction. However, compared to strategic weapons, which are designed to wipe out major metropolises like New York or Seoul or Tokyo or Moscow or London, the tactical nukes are quote unquote small. Now, there has been talk about Russia possibly using a tactical nuke. The threats have come from the Russian side, but paradoxically and ironically, there have also been quite a few articles recently, for example, in CNN, in Al Jazeera, trying to distinguish between tactical and strategic nuclear weapons. What we need to ask ourselves is whether these discussions make any kind of sense. Obviously, the threat of using these weapons is completely unacceptable, and that kind of rhetoric is shameful from whichever government it comes from, and it has to stop. But should we also have a rhetoric in news sources, in newspapers, at respected news sites, of distinguishing between tactical and strategic nuclear weapons as if we can have a small, limited nuclear war? The possibility of a limited nuclear exchange between major powers has already been gamed out. Princeton University did this a few years ago, and it started with an eerily similar situation to what we have today. One tactical nuke was launched by Russia as kind of a warning shot, and NATO responded with one nuclear device being launched. The result within a few hours was the complete destruction of all of Europe, and then in response, the United States and Russia decided to nuke each other with their strategic weapons. Once you reach that point of crossing the nuclear threshold, all bets are off.